All right, then. Well, folks, if you're looking for a talented actor, Jennifer Osborne is here. And, but, you know, it's very refreshing, I think, to know that a big-time, I think, television actor has such a nerdy side. And so I appreciate that. But let's talk a little bit about House of Cards. We're here in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. And, of course, we're in a slightly different part of the city. But this is a TV show, a very innovative show that really shows the dark underbelly of public life and political office in the city. Were you a political junkie before you got involved in the television series? Was there anything that surprised you about the way they depicted politics?
No, I am not political. I hate to admit this here because I'll probably be chastised for it, but I'm the type to bury my head in the sand and just pretend that the country runs itself and not watch the news. I was a journalism major and then 9/11, so I was like, forget it. Because even though I'm an actor, I just don't think I could like fake it on camera in front of like the whole nation and not like lose it, you know? So watching it, you know, I don't know how realistic that actually is. I don't think that it's, I don't know, too far-fetched. I don't know. You know, I don't know who to believe. So I just don't listen. So, but I really did enjoy the side that they did show, and not only the side of politics, but journalism and, you know, foreign affairs. And plus their marriage is very interesting in its own political way, I think.
Well, so tell us, what are Kevin Spacey? I mean, obviously, you primarily worked with Robin Wright in her role as Claire Underwood. You are Claire's assistant. You do not yet have a name,
I do
though
not.
I believe that in season 2, Claire's assistant is going to be a very important character.
I don't know. I don't know that for sure. I hope so. You know, they called and said, come on back for the second season. And no spoiler alerts or anything, but I didn't die or get fired. So that was really good.
That's
Totally.
a huge
Yeah.
spoiler.
If you haven't watched the show, there were people dying, getting fired, just wonderful. So they're both lovely. I mean, I didn't do so much like acting. I'm doing quotes if you guys can't see that. Because I started out as background, which is like you sit in the back and they like walk in front of you. So it's like atmosphere. But I did get a little line, episode 4. So that was nice. And she was very nice to me. And the last day I was like, because we had done like 16 days. So the last day I was like, will you take a picture with me? And she was very nice. Of course, the picture is terrible. And I'm like way in the front and she's way in the back. So like my head looks humongous. But I still cherish that photo.
You know, Jennifer, I think you're being far, far too modest saying, oh, you had one line. You're not sure how significant your role is. I remember Claire's assistant, and but it is fascinating to hear some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that Robin Wright is in fact a very kind person, because obviously her character Claire Underwood is icy cold.
She's a Lady M, but she's got a way cooler wardrobe. Definitely. I think the clothes they put on her really made her seem very hard, and her body is like rock hard in that very extreme haircut. So I think that she could be like talking to children about bunnies, and they, as that character, and the kids would still be like, she's scaring me. I really love her character. It's funny because we don't get to see the scripts for like the other stuff that's going on. So like the whole time we're doing the CWI stuff, I'm like, how does this
CWI
fit?
is the Clean Water Initiative,
That's
which
right.
is the environmental group. Some would say it's not that environmental, that Claire Underwood runs in the Netflix series House of Cards.
So I forgot what I was saying about the CWI.